What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Formcast episode 95. And do I ever have an amazing, absolutely most crucially important topic to talk about today? Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. No, this is not about astronomy, NASA, or how global warming. Anyways, this is about more important things in life. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. That's right. That's right. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 dropped last Friday, also known as Thursday for some people who changed their location to New Zealand and they could play a whole day early. But hey, it is what it is. Some people are really excited about Call of Duty games nowadays. Listen, I started playing Call of Duty back when I was 15 years old. You want to know how I remember that? Because the first one I played was Call of Duty 3. Yeah, Call of Duty 3. It was a long time ago. A very, very, very long time ago. And you want to know what happened? I had a lot of fun. I was in our neighbor's basement apartment because my family was in the middle of moving. My parents were building a home for the family, and it was delayed by 2 months. So instead of, just delaying the sale of their house, well, they couldn't do that. They were selling it. So they sold it, and we had to move to an apartment in the basement of our neighbor's house. And actually, listen, it had a kitchen and all that, but listen, it was me, my sister, my parents. There was only so many bedrooms. I slept on a pull-out couch for 2 months at 15 years old. And honestly, I'm not going to lie, it's probably better than what most people probably had at 15 years old for some people out there. So I was pretty grateful. But to go circle around, Black Ops 6 has been released. Yes, Call of Duty has come out with so many games in the, 20 years, 20 plus years of Call of Duty. And I've played every one of them except Call of Duty Vanguard. Because it went back to like World War II, and I'm just like not into that stuff. But at the end of the day, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 was something that was coming out with this brand new movement. We played the beta a little while ago. You could slide backwards now, dive sideways, whole bunch of things. When you're prone, you could see your feet. I think it's a great thing. Some people look down and they can't see their feet. You know what I mean? So I think if video games could bring that to some people's lives, then we're absolutely going the right way. With that being said, Call of Duty Black Ops released Friday. We played Friday, played a tiny bit on Saturday, and it is fun. But I am that realistic thinker. It's just another Call of Duty game, in my opinion. I don't know. The guns are fun to use. It seems somewhat balanced, but it's multiplayer. Multiplayer is always you die pretty quick. It's just die, spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn. It is what it is. The game modes are okay. I don't really like the leveling. It seems a little bit slow to level up your weapons. It takes a long time to actually unlock the attachments for your weapons, but I'm also not that guy that's too worried about unlocking specific attachments. I just play the game. I've been using almost the same weapons every time I play, like a sniper rifle, one of the SMGs, and an AR, like the XM4 or whatever it is, the first one that you get. So that being said, I've been having fun from I want to say casual Call of Duty player now. I used to play ranked multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3. That kind of took the back seat when the game itself kept crashing and you lost you lost the SR because of the game crash, and it penalized you for being AFK and dropping out of a game and all this stuff, right? So at the end of the day, I stopped playing a long time ago, but this has kind of inspired me to play a little bit more. It is fast-paced. Now, obviously, with these being, the first 3 days that it's been released, first 4 days, everyone is on the game, is go, go, go. There's a lot of sweats and all this kind of stuff. Call of Duty Warzone, I believe, is coming out with all this new movement and the changes to that in a couple weeks. I think the 14th or something like that of November, I was told. So I'm excited to see what that does for Warzone. The Battle Royale scene has always been this fight between Call of Duty, Fortnite, Apex. There's a few others that came out recently. But I think Call of Duty Warzone, especially for me, since I began my career as a streamer with Call of Duty Warzone, I think it has a little bit of more of a special spot in my eyes and my heart as to what I would like that game to be, how it would feel to play the game, and not be worried about ranking up and this and that. Just have fun with the boys and the gals, you know what I mean? So with that being said, I'm curious to see what happens there. But the Black Ops 6 comes out. It's pretty good. I still don't think in any Call of Duty game that there has been, I want to say, a reason to play the game aside from just that you're having fun, perhaps. The camos are there. I think they're okay. They're nothing crazy in my personal opinion. The mastery camos look like previous camos that they've come out with, the diamond, the gold. The last one is always some galactic dark matter type, one that moves around and stuff. I mean, I have my settings on low anyways to get the highest FPS, so all that stuff looks blurry to me regardless. So I don't know if it's there, but I don't know. What do other games offer when you play the multiplayer version of the game, and what do they offer you in terms of rewards when you, I don't know, win so many games or reward with this and that? I would actually like to see some more rewards of you do this accomplishment, instead of getting a skin, you get COD points. We all know that Call of Duty is, microtransactions on Call of Duty are absolutely wild. The bundles, the skins, the camos, the emblems, all this kind of stuff that people want to buy. I get it. But for me, I don't remember last time I spent money on Call of Duty. I bought one battle pass a long time ago, and then as you play the game, you have enough coins that you earn by playing to purchase the next battle pass, unless you want that black cell stuff and all that stuff that costs extra money. But so I'm still here struggling. I mean, listen, it's fun, it's new. It's going to take a while for people to kind of get a little bit stale with it. But my thing is, every time a new Call of Duty game has come out. Now, this is the first time Black Ops comes back in a while. The whole Modern Warfare was upon us. And then there was Cold War and Vanguard and all that. So Black Ops has returned. But at the end of the day, you're sitting there and you're like, well, is this something that I'm going to last? Is this going to last? Is the hype going to last? Is it going to be this fun in, I don't know, 3 weeks? Is it going to be this fun in 10 weeks? Is it going to be this fun in a year? So Call of Duty comes out with a brand new multiplayer every year, but during that year, I mean, look at Modern Warfare 3, they changed this, they changed that. Ranked was horrible. I remember playing Ranked and the maps didn't change for a full year. It was just, there's just a lot of unknown in terms of not will this be fun? Is what are they going to change to make it not fun? I mean, I go on Twitter and there's already people complaining about snipers are useless. I love sniping. I think quick scoping is absolutely super fun in the game. I don't know what they're talking about. Probably people who just can't hit their shots because they're shots are not registering. Well, you got to make sure the crosshair is on the body or the head. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's fun. Can I play 6 hours of it? No. Could I play 6 hours of any other multiplayer? Maybe not. Maybe not. So it's tough to see. I'm not sure if there's any news on Ranked coming out for it and anything like that, but I mean, listen, the game dropped on Friday. I mean, on Twitch anyways, there was 120,000 viewers for Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which is absolutely super dope to see, because usually Modern Warfare Warzone has maybe 30,000 now. Every time I play Call of Duty Warzone, I stream it, I put the Warzone category on, and it's at 35,000 viewers, right? So it used to be a lot more, but I there could be other factors with that one. But at the end of the day, it came out. There's a lot of people playing it. It's a lot of fun. I think once the bugs get fixed, which, again, I mean, listen, back in the day, I was used to buying Madden. Oh, wait, you put the CD in and everything worked. There were no bugs, Now it seems as though, I guess the games obviously are a little bit more complex, a little bit more complicated nowadays. But at the end of the day, it's just why are there bugs, and why does the voice chat not work properly, and why does this not work, and how is this, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, people seem to be having fun. I'm personally having fun, but it's not something that I'm drooling over. It still doesn't have the oh my god effect. It has the okay, this is fun. It's because it's new, I think, personally. But we'll see if it lasts. So feel free in the comments on YouTube, let me know your thoughts about Call of Duty Black Ops 6, just released on last Friday. Today is the 28th. It was released on Friday, the 25th. Ladies and gentlemen, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. It has consumed many of lives, but we'll see for how long. That's the big question. So on that note, I appreciate you guys listening in every podcast, every Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube. Thanks for listening. As always, I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.